Welcome back to another episode of TalonTV. I'm Jayla.
And I'm Tracy. Find out what movies are hitting the box office this week in Isaac's Movie Review.
See what's new with Alan and Angie in Hawk Talk.
Get updated on school sports with Sports Corner.
That and more.
TalonTV starts now.
Red Oak police say that 39-year-old Jacob John Thiele of Omaha and 26-year-old Trey Jordan Owen of Lincoln were arrested early Saturday evening for possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of controlled substance. Thiele was arrested for possession of prescription pills without a prescription. The suspects were charged after officers made a traffic stop at the intersection of Highway 34 and Ironwood Avenue shortly after 6:45 p.m. Thiele and Owen are being held in the Montgomery County Jail on a $1,000 bond each.
Early Wednesday morning, there was a police chase that started in Waxahachie and ended as an arrest after a standoff in Farmers Branch, about 45 minutes from Hatchie. At about 3 in the morning, the police initiated a traffic stop in which the driver did not stop. The police of Waxahachie sent an alert to neighboring departments. The Cedar Hill police spotted the vehicle and, with the help of the Grand Prairie police spiking the vehicle, ended the pursuit in Farmers Branch at the intersection of Valley View Lane and Mercer Parkway. And after a short standoff, the person was eventually arrested and taken into custody.
The Montgomery County Emergency Management Coordinator Brian Hammond says officials with the Red Oak Fire Department and other first responders were sent to United Farmers Cooperative around 4 p.m. Monday for a man trapped up to his waist in grain. Authorities were able to use special extrication equipment to rescue the man. The man was taken to the Montgomery County Memorial Hospital for further evaluation.
The Red Oak municipal offices will be closed Friday, April 19th due to Good Friday. The offices will reopen Monday, April 22nd at 8 in the morning and close at 5 in the evening, its regular schedule.
After the break, the sports team will fill you in on this week's hot sports in Sports Corner.
Enjoy the morning at the All-Star Cafe Cart. Opens at every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings from 7:45 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Location is across from room 111.
Welcome back to TalonTV Sports Corner. I'm Ryan Horde, here to fill you in on your favorite Hawk sports. The boys track team and girls track team did great this last week. For more on that, let's go to Jaden Allen.
Last Friday, the varsity track team traveled to the Austin, Texas Relays and put on a great show for the people in the crowd. This week, they plan to go back to the basics and give it a little more push in practice to prepare for the Marcus International meet today. For Sports Corner, I'm Jaden Allen. Now back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Jaden. The girls soccer team went to the round 2 of playoffs. For more on that, let's go to Keon Thompson.
Last Friday, your Lady Hawks took on the Mesquite Poteet Lady Pirates in the first playoff game of the season. In the first half of play, the Hawks were leading 2-1. In the second half, the Hawks shut out the Pirates 1-0 and won 3-1. Way to go, Lady Hawks. This year, they have been on a great mission. They took on Mount Pleasant Tuesday in the second round of the playoffs and lost 2-1. Good job, Lady Hawks, on your great season. For Sports Corner, I'm Keon Thompson.
Thanks, guys. The boys baseball team and girls softball team both did great this last week. The boys baseball team traveled to Mesquite Horn and played the Bulls, as they came out with a 12-2 dub thanks to Hernan Zamora, Darius Bowen to close out the game. Now on to softball, as they faced off against the Joshua Owls and took the 5-3 dub. Make sure to come out tonight to boys baseball because it's senior night, and make sure you pack the baseball stands and the softball stands. That's it for Sports Corner. Keep tuning in to TalonTV.
Stick around to hear what's wild with Hawk Talk.
Red Oak National Honor Society will be in the Hawk's Nest selling snacks every morning between 7:45 and 8:10. Chips, lollipops, chocolate candies, honey buns, and other assorted snacks will be available for purchase on all weekday mornings. Prices range between $1 to $2. Be sure to pick up a tasty treat and support NHS.
Welcome to Hawk Talk. We're your hosts, Alan Clayton.
And I'm Angelina Flores.
This Monday, a curious new student was kicked off the bus in Harbor City. But it wasn't an ordinary student, it was a goat that the locals call Tango, as this hairy four-legged student was seen trying to come on the bus multiple times before the bus driver took him off by force. The poor boy just wouldn't fit in with the cool kids. Here he is, coming up again. Tango, How many times do I have to tell you? You can't get on this bus. No, don't give me that attitude. You know 4 legs are not allowed on this bus. Oh, really? Seriously? No. Oh, I'm not allowing it this week. Oh, it's on. We will see you at the movie review.
Welcome back to Movie Reviews, the place in which we do not review movies, we just tell you about them. And today we have 3 new movies coming up. The first one is Pet Sematary with Dennis Whitemeyer, Hugo Lavoie, and Kevin Kolsch. The next movie is The Chaperone with Victoria Hill, Blythe Danner, and Jessa Rodriguez. And lastly, we have Shazam with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Zachary Levi, and Asher Angel. And this movie is about Billy Batson, a streetwise 14-year-old that can magically transform into a superhero. The newfound powers soon get put to the test when he squares off against the evil Dr. Thaddeus Sivana, I don't know actually. That's it for this week's movie reviews, and I'll see you next week.
With prom coming up next month, let's take a look at some throwback prom pictures from a few celebrities. This first one is the Tonight Show host, Jimmy Fallon. The second one is Will Ferrell and his date. He showed up wearing a tiara. Our next photo is Kobe Bryant and Brandy. Kobe flew Brandy out and her parents from Philadelphia. And lastly, we have Candace Cameron from Full House. She took her TV boyfriend, Scott Winger, aka Steve, to her real-life prom. Let's check out Eddie for this week's feature.
The Special Olympics occurred last Friday. So many students and teachers helped out with this event. They gave the students who were participating in this event a wonderful experience that they will never forget. As everyone knows, many school districts came together for this competition. And now, the winner of the 7th Annual Special Olympics is... no one. Everyone was first and no one was last. After all, this isn't an event to criticize the students in need. It's a time for fun and laughter, giving them the time of their lives. And I would say it was a great success. For TalonTV, I'm Eddie Cavazos.
Well, that's it for Hawk Talk.
See you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Come back and join us next week for another edition of TalonTV.